Alright guys, what's going on? It has been quite some time. Quite a few Endermen seem to have fallen from atop this area, hence the missing blocks. I still don't know where they're spawning. They've got to be spawning like on top of these trees. But so anyway, it's been a little bit of time. I had the server off for quite some time. Um, because it doesn't interact well with Final Fantasy XIV. Um, and then I've also just not had a whole bunch of time to play this because of Hearthstone and because of me buying the business and everything else. Um, so the server was down for a bit. Um, we do still have our UU Matter. We did get a good bit of that. I'm going to work on I'm gonna see how much UU we have. I might work on making another cart and assembling and all that fun stuff. We have 205 UU matter. That sounds like a good thing to me. Um, let's see how much iridium that translates into. 29. I'm okay with that. Yeah, I can't complain about that. Iron. Let's I don't remember how the wheels are made. I think the wheels are made like so. Two, three, four. I just had to make one of these on my buddy's server, so that's why I know. Sticks. No, we got a crap ton of sticks. So we got two of these guys. Let's get some iron. I mean, we really shouldn't have any struggle to make another set of uh, we really shouldn't struggle to make another one of these things here. So we need an engine. We need this coal engine and a solar engine. So coal engine, we need. That's not that hard. Furnace. Stone. No, we got cobblestone. So that's what this episode is going to start off with, at the very least. As I'm going to do that. And then it was surrounded by iron and pistons. Piston. We don't have very many pistons. Let's make some pistons. Let's get some cobblestone too. We really shouldn't have any shortage of cobblestone. I don't know what's going on there. Okay, so let's throw a little bit of cobblestone in there. Redstone. So we don't have a shortage of that. Iron. I mean, we've got a lot of dust. And wood. Not wood. Wood. Wooden planks. I'll transform that into 4 stacks. Throw that in there. 1, 2, 3. So there's 64 pistons. Let's do that and that. Let's get some iron again. And our furnace. Boom, coal engine. Solar engine's a little bit more complicated if I remember correctly. We need some of these things, which are some of these things. So we're going to get iron in the corners. Get some gold in the center. And some redstone around the sides. I'm going to make like, well, we're out of iron. So let's take 2 stacks out of here. 2, 3, 4. Put these guys back in here. And I'll come right over here. We'll go boom and boom. Give that a moment to catch up. Ultimately, what I want to do here is I want to add in a second cart facilitating device. so that we'll have two separate tracks that just kind of run along and do their own thing. Because I think we can do that efficiently. I don't know. And then that way there aren't the trees quite here quite as often. So that should prevent a good portion of the mob spawns that are happening to stop. That's our goal, at least, with it. Whether or not it's an attainable goal, we'll find out. But okay, so now that we got some more of this, let's I'm gonna say I want like 10 of these. I don't know how many we actually need, but I'm gonna grab 10 because I do know that we need to make like one super awesome one, and I think the solar panels require. Nope, they don't. I lied. They require glowstone. They require glowstone, redstone, and iron. And iron. Okay, so let's grab 1, 2, 3, 4 of these guys. We can throw that back. And then we need this guy, which is 1 and 1. I do know that we need those later. 2, 3, and boom, 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 boom. Big advanced circuit thingy. That's the technical term for it if you didn't know. Circuit thingy. Let's put these back. We do need iron here. And pistons on the bottom. Piston. My loud cat is down here. Let's got random creepers falling off, just doing their thing. Let's get a tree cutting thingy. I think those work for the tree cutting sapling thingy. So cutter. That's another advanced one. Okay. So we need that and that. Some more redstone. Some more iron. And iron. One of these guys. Put that in there. Surrounded by saplings. Sapling. Okay. And then we need diamonds. We got plenty of diamonds. And we need iron. Is it that? Nope. It is that. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 5. This thing, and then what's the last part? A piece of iron. Easy enough. Do we have... Man, the words that come out of me just grabbing something and not paying attention. I need a fertilizer. Fertilizer. Okay. Now, I don't know if I have bone meal. We've got glass bottles. Do I have bone meal? I'm going to come over here and hope that I have a bone just hanging out in here. I do not. Oh, I missed it. Come on. Give it to me. Sorry, it should be... As soon as it goes through the sorting thing, it should be in here. Okay. Okay, good enough. Alright. So let's craft that into bone meal. Come back over here. Throw the bone meal up here. Put the extra one in there. Then we need a little dude. And then we need leather, which, as I say, we have a ton of. Is there anything else that we need? I don't know. No, we need storage stuff. That sucks. I hate making the storage stuff. Storage stuff is such a pain in the ass. Attachments. Storage. I don't think there's any add-ons. I think we just need the storage, so we need the side carts. What are the odds that I have any side carts or wooden? Nope, probably not. Side chest. Chest plate. Chest locks I have. And that is wood followed by, okay, log. Wood. Okay. Wood, and wood. Okay. That's a stack, that's a stack, that's a stack, that's a stack. Let's decide on that. Now I need these big ones. I think these are all 9, are they? It's a lot. Now, how are these huge ones made? Oh, they're just made by 9 of the little ones. Okay. So that's ultimately all we needed. That wasn't as bad as I had anticipated at all. Two, three, four. 2 side chest cart modules. Okay, so let's put these guys on our storage thing over here. That's an exact copy of the one that we currently have. Let's throw some charcoal in here and get it started. I'm going to get some more charcoal from coal. Oh, we got a crap ton of coal. I'll throw a stack in there, just leave it. Why not? Okay. So yeah, that's going to get us another engine. And then we'll have one worry about one side of the machine and the other one worry about the other side. That also allows us to place a little bit more contained thing over here and get a little bit more done with the applied energistic stuff. Do we have any? A little bit of quartz dust, so we can make more wire if we need to, which is what we're going to need to do. I forget how to make the wire. Let me import bus. We don't need any of those panels. So what's the recipe here? We quartz fiber, so we need some sand. Sand is a very limited resource for us, but that's fine. We can come over here and put these in here, and then not try and cook those. But ultimately, if we can get this done, once we get some more, that we can start making the import buses, and we can actually have it so that things are getting imported from here and going into the line rather than from and getting put into where they need to rather than put into all of these barrels and then sorted out and then yada yada and whatnot. We might actually still need to set up a void pipe for some of the wood, because that will become a huge resource for us. And I mean, we got a lot of space on a lot of the drives, so I don't think that'll be a problem. But we're very close to being into the end game that I wanted to be in. As far as, you know, getting to quantum gear in Skyblock. And I mean, we've come a long way. You know, I can't even remember what our original Skyblock island looked like, or where it was at for that matter. It should have been like right around here, but we've industrialized so well, you know. Makes me proud. Okay, so that gives us 44. Now this was surrounded by redstone, I think. Redstone. Okay, so that's a lot more ME cable. That's good for us. Um, and it's the recipe for this guy. I need ME interfaces, so I need these convention matrices, so I need circuits, or I need processors. I need golden processors. So I don't think I have those made up on a board anymore because I don't think that that got transferred over. I might be wrong. Oh no, we have a couple over here. That's fine. That's probably more than we need anyway. So that's that. ME, what was it called? Import bus, good enough. It's actually the interface, but so quartz on top, iron on the sides, and redstone. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So let's do that. Let's grab some redstone, because I keep typing in redstone for some reason, because 5, 6, 7, 8. Good enough. Okay. Let's put everything else back in here. Make some of these guys. Boom. Boom. Glass. Glass, glass. And then iron on these sides, I think. Was it. Let's do 6 of these. I think that's a good place to be. And then it's just a matter of pistons or sticky pistons. So piston and slime. 2, 3, 4, 3 is what I want. And then it was iron and something else. Probably wire. I would guess. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 is what I wanted there. And 1, 2. Actually, we're ultimately okay with that. Okay, so ME. Okay, sweet. So that gets us a lot more options in what we can do and help us eliminate some of the things that just run and aren't necessary. So this guy's going to take like another 10 minutes. Well, it helps if we actually hit assemble. I don't know if you guys knew that or not. I personally knew it, and I was testing you guys on it. But I just wanted to make sure that you guys were aware of that fact. So I need to figure out how I can do a figure 8 pattern with a minecart. And that will prove to be a little bit more difficult, I think. But we're going to let it go on its course here. I'm going to break this, and we'll figure it out here in a second. The green side, though, is what we want all of these to be turned to. And what we want it to do is we want it to follow this path where it pulls everything out of the cart. And then so the first things first is we want it to pull items from the storage. And then we want it to put items back into the engine, restock the saplings, put items back into the engine, and then restock the saplings. And then restock the fertilizer. So we'll ultimately be pulling in things at all times. I can set this so that it only pulls out that, or that. And I'm going to have it set to pull out only one at a time. So that way it doesn't try to compensate and pull out too many things at a time. But if any of those go in there, it'll pull them out, and it will leave. Uh, it'll export up to let's move single items. I ultimately want just 1 or 2 in here because we have to split it. So I don't know if we can do that better, but for now it'll work. So that means that we need to move this one. We can get rid of that. We can get rid of that. We can get rid of that. We need to figure out how this is going to work now, because this poses a problem. I also need to grab some more track. Let's get a little bit of track going. Track. And see if we can't figure out how to make a figure-8 pattern work. So that will come around here, it'll loop around, and then it's going to come around, do this, and then this is going to come around, do that, and then it's just going to forget about the middle piece there, which we do not want it to do. We want it to not forget about the middle piece. So I want it to go around. I don't think there's a way to do a figure-8 pattern. I do not. So I think that just means this middle piece is going to get cut down, which is unfortunate. We lose a little tiny bit of space, but ultimately I don't think it hurts us that much. And then it'll have to be the same thing over here. You know, unfortunately, you know, that's the nature of the beast. Is that, you know, be bad and use my pick to break stuff because I'm lazy and I've been in class all morning and I'm tired, so you get lazy spark tonight. All right. So that leaves us with another dilemma here. I mean, not really a dilemma. It's not really a dilemma at all. I'm going to go over here and I'm going to put down the other rail and this thing. Detector rail here, this thing here, and we're going to do the same thing over here with the red side. Red. Okay. This is going to pull from the chest, which I think was one of the last options. Maybe. Nope. Right there. Pull from the chest, and then put stuff into the engine, put stuff into the saplings, put stuff into the bone meal. And I don't think I have it set to transfer things out of the cart. And then this goes currently from the cart. No, we want it to the cart, to the cart, to the cart. But no, see, it still pulls them very quickly out of here, even if it only pulls a single item at a time. So that's, you know, that's still good for us. And then we're going to go bam and bam. Okay. Now again, we want saplings, trees, and things like that to come out of the chest. Saplings, oaks, and apples to come out, and that's going to go directly into our storage system. I don't know why he just died, but that was weird. He shouldn't have died. Very interesting. Maybe it's because, I mean, we really didn't cut any part of the track other than this middle piece here, so that shouldn't be an issue. Oh, especially up here, the only thing. Oh yeah, power just died on my jetpack. I'm like, man, I hit the ground hard. Let's recharge that before I get myself killed. Need to find a better place to put our MFE and such. Okay, so let's see what's going on over here. We still have another 8 minutes. Awesome. Unfortunately. You burn saplings, that's fine. You need something to keep you going. I'm surprised it ran out of stuff. Well, that's probably because it didn't put everything back into the cart. It just emptied everything out. So that's fine. That's fine. No big issue there. And let's come back up here and we'll fill in our current gaps so that we don't get snow down the bottom. There we go. And then here and here. Good. Very nice. Very, very nice. There we go. Now this guy's doing his thing now. We're good. Everybody in the world's happy. And then I just need an apple so that we can get everything else set up. There's one apple. And I need a bone too, but bones are going to be dependent on whether or not I'm on. You know, I'm going to have to put my nothing to do with the apple. Good. And boom. And then now the apple's gone. And put the bone in here. Good enough. Good enough is right. And there might be one or two of these trees that grow that I'm going to need to cut down manually, but I think for the most part we'll be okay. What's the next thing we want to work on? Next thing we want to work on is stuff down here with the export buses. Because we have saplings going into our fermenters, which is this guy right here is getting all of our saplings and all of our other stuff. So I think ultimately we want to destroy that engine. Now I need to Yep, I was going to say that fell down to the abyss. Never to be seen or heard from again. And then I need to keep this going or else I'm going to very quickly run out of... Now, I don't know if I'm going to bother with this here because personally... it really shouldn't be an issue. And I have no way to put... Okay, good. That works. What was I saying? Apples go in here. Do I not have water? I should have water in here, right? That's what the apples do. Maybe I haven't been getting apples. I have not been putting apples in here. So this is something that we need to correct very quickly. And I wonder if I can actually set it up so that the mulch goes in there too. But if we don't need to worry about, you know, moving the mulch and stuff, then that's not a problem because, again, I am lazy. So, you know, ultimately we can even... I can move a lot of this stuff just because of... Got that there, so that doesn't need to be there. Which means that doesn't need to be there. And then this can be moved because the same effect is going to happen either way. And then let me fill this in with some water because symmetry. And then we do have a backup here. That's not the worst thing in the world for us to lose that, but that's where the wire ran. So we want to destroy that and that. Run 2 pieces of wire there. And go back on the other side. See where the wire comes out on this side. Right there. That worked out very well. I am going to have to put this down though. And this is exporting saplings. Let's get 1 sapling here. There we go. There's all the saplings. And that'll export saplings as fast as it possibly can. And then I need to run upstairs and grab some apples. We do the same thing with the apples. And then we should have automated power using this instead of the Buildcraft pipes, which is very, very nice. Apple. There we go. Now this is getting pumped out, so no apple juice is going into the machine. We're going to make mulch. Mulch is going to get pumped up through there, and then it's going to go back into its cycle and just do whatever it wants. So that works. That works. Everything looks good. We need to expand this still. I just need to stop being lazy and actually make some more generators. But I actually think we might be past this stage. But then this just might end up being like a backup type scenario for us. But anyway, let's I could actually probably cheat here a little bit. We tell this to export stacks at a time. There we go. See, now that was easy. Now we're going to have stacks on stacks on stacks of wood, because that is the nature of the beast, that we get stacks on stacks on stacks of wood. This is full of wood, and I don't know where the white one was. I wonder why the white one is, oh, because it's up there. Good enough. So, and this chest is done. This is empty now. Boom. See, I don't need something in here. Let's get rid of that pipe. Let's get rid of that thing, and we will dump those pipes. I wonder if we could make this our little maintenance hallway. I don't need this anymore. It's not bad. Not bad at all. I think we might need to move the steps over for the sake of symmetry. But as soon as this guy's done, which it might be right now, let's throw some stuff in here, some stuff that I'm not using. I do mean to keep going back and setting up the quarry, so we'll leave those on me for now. Eventually I'll go find another place to put the quarry. Put the tracks in there. And that'll be good enough for now. We'll clean out the inventory later. Modular cart. Let's get this modular cart going. Set it down. Once again, we got to set the priority here to medium. And then we'll give it a little bit of fuel in the engine. Although, we need to move that around. Okay. Now that should give us 2 things going around and doing their own tree cutting. They should be able to cut everything. The only one that I'm not 100% sold on is this one and the one next to it. That one and that one. And we'll replace these with dirt, which I don't know if I should have dirt. So a little bit, because I don't like holding on to useless stuff like dirt. Let's move that just for the sake of symmetry. This has to be like that. Has to be like that. There's no option there. It has to be like that. Oh, there's also some of these ones in the middle that it probably won't hit. That it won't be able to reach. I'm going to have to grab something that's a little bit more speedy at removing trees. So let's see, what kind of log cutting devices do I have? Axe. Yeah, the ones in the middle are definitely not going to get, like this one here will not be cut. This one here. It's also night, which means we should sleep so that they can get solar power. Because the one's not going to function without the solar power yet. Because it hasn't got enough logs in it to operate without solar power. This one will not get cut down. And this one here will not get cut down. And then that should hopefully be it for those that are not going to get cut down on this side. Oh, this needs to be from the cart. No, this needs to be to the cart. Yeah. Okay, good enough there. And this guy needs cut down. Okay. That works. And then they do seem to be planting on these spots here, which is good for us because that gives us an extra area to gain. Yeah, they're definitely cutting on those corners. So all in all, we didn't really lose that much space. I'm happy with where we're at. And they are both moving in the same direction, which is good, because if they weren't, then symmetry would be off, and the world would need to adjust itself to fit us. But no, I am happy with everything that we've gotten done. It looks good. I'm happy. I think next time we'll start working on getting a little bit more power going so that this matter fabricator's running at a little bit faster pace. We should not be running low on saplings now. I want to take a look and see how many saplings we have. We have 2,345 saplings. Now, if that changes, we may need to add a third or fourth even tree farm. But for the time being, I'm hoping that these two will be enough to sustain what we have down there, and I can leave this on and not worry about anything. So that will be it for now, guys. Let me know what you are thinking. Let me know what we need to work on next, what your goals for me are, because I think we're going to be hitting that quantum armor barrier very quickly. And then take a couple of these on me. I need a couple of goals after it. I think we'll probably conquer the Twilight Forest at that point, because that is my order of progression, is Quantum Gear and then the supposedly endgame stuff because it's Quantum Gear and it's not endgame stuff anymore. Um, but yeah, so let me know what you think. I'm gonna log off here, get to bed, get some sleep because I got up on 7 o'clock on a Saturday morning for class, and that's awesome. So I'm gonna go take a nap and wake up in 8 hours and maybe record some more stuff. So until then, guys, see you later.